let's learn the first part together. Basically there are 6 chords, simple chords. Introduction of the album. You recognize it? So this is the first chord. You can see the tab here. Then you just move the small finger to the first string, 5th fret. This bass note is very important. Then for the third chord you keep the same position and you play these 3 strings as you can see on the chords. Looks close to the first chord but it's not the same. So that's what we have for now. That's the last chord. Then you play the first chord again. And this time so now you have the 6 chords of the introduction. The bass is very important here, of course, and very useful. Do it again. Those are the 6 chords of the introduction. And then you start over. Etc. So at the end you have this, and you start playing the second part, which is the transition. Very simple. So there's the guitar tab. Just have to remember the rhythm. The next part, third part, after playing the introduction, go back to the introduction. So that's the good news. You already know how to play the sung part. The third part, because it's exactly the same as the introduction, exactly the same chords, like this. To play this, and you can, well, I'm not a great singer, but you can try to sing it at the same time. It's well, Sahg is a very good band for this. Also the singing melodies are great, not only the guitar riffs. Well, that's the fourth part. So you end playing this last chord exactly as in the introduction. So you have a bass note using the D string, low string, 0, 1, 0, 1, and you use the second string for the melody. 5, slide on the 5. You don't have to slide, but I like how it sounds. 3. And then at the end you can add. That's the chorus, very simple. it using just this string, just the low string, which sounds different and quite good anyway. So you play it like this, you would slide to the 12th fret. Those 4 chords are used before the solo, I think. It's a power chord, but very easy because it's a D tuning, drop D. It's just 1, 3, 5, 8. For the sung part you can also add some harmonics like this. So instead of playing just, you can add. Sounds a little better. Or maybe you can keep it for the second guitar if you have a second guitarist in your band. Last part I'll talk about today is played by rhythmic guitars during solos. I think it's like something. Play it slowly. Use the provided tab, and then you add chords like before, but this time 3, 5, 7 and 10. Chorus again. So let's play the whole thing once again. Introduction. Several times and then introduction again. This time we start singing Master of Astropolis, etc. Verging on the black abyss. Ground beneath your feet, slowly sinking, sleep on the edge of the universe. That's it. So now you're able to play most of this great song. So that's how I play it. I guess it's quite close to what you can hear on the album. 4 chords basically. First of all this one, you see it, then this, and just alternate. You use the low strings for the rhythm, and you just remove the 2 fingers. Do something similar, so the 3 barré here becomes a 4, and here 2 fingers again, but it's quite different. Take a look to the chords. Still the same rhythm. center of the storm. Well, it's quite simple to play, it's very simple. Now you just have to find the right rhythm. It's a simple rhythm, but it's like Come As You Are by Nirvana. Everybody says it's a simple song, still it's very hard, it's very difficult to play this song and sing it at the same time. So in case you want to sing, in case you don't want to sing, just ignore the 30 next seconds. But without being a great singer, I think it's very pleasant to sing at the same time. And to be able to sing at the same time, well, I read recently an article about our brain and how our brain works, and it was said that actually we cannot do two things at the same time. It's said that women can, but men can do so too. Yes, we can. I think the Chinese call it bone memory, or I guess it could be called subconscious also. You have to play and repeat. You have to play and play and play again, then take some rest and then play again. When you take a break or even sleep, your brain continues, goes on learning the song. So the next day when you would play it, you would play it subconsciously, so to speak, and you won't have to think anymore. You teach it to your hands and then you can concentrate on the singing. I'm not sure if it's clear, but basically if your subconscious plays the guitar, then you can concentrate on the singing and finally sing difficult songs while playing it at the same time. That's a good solution. It's like playing classical guitar, it's to say. If you play classical guitar, it's way too fast to think. You have to learn it to your subconscious. And a good test is talking at the same time. If you manage to talk to your friends while playing a classical piece, it means that your subconscious is playing. Your hand is playing without you. Etc. This is called La Cathédrale by Barrios Mungeri, and the chords position are quite unusual. That's why you cannot think. It's not possible to think while playing this. So that was just for the example. How to play Blizzardborne by Sahg. But it's not over. So there is this part, of course. And then you play something like this. Quite a simple melody. Very hard to sing at the same time. I won't even try to do it. But that's the tab. Then you can play the same riff again, what we saw before. This time using some kind of arpeggios like. You can hear this on the album. That's it for today. Hope it helps and have fun playing this.